And we'll just pull up our graphics for the start of wave 3. The course is on the inside. So we believe they are staying on the inside. And they could be off. This is the Master Men 50. We have a few athletes in here. We will cut the footage and we'll just read the names out. Oh, they've just stopped. False start. We'll take some time to introduce our paddlers in this wave to you all. Hold 1 second. So they are doing the inside course. They will go out and they will go out probably around the red channel marker, down to the yellow and back inside the harbour. And in this race, from Australia, we have David Atkins. From Germany, we have Jens Rutz. Can I please ask any Germans, help me with the pronunciation? Maximum respect. From Norfolk Island, we have Lance Miller. Brazil, we have Carlos Vilher. Jens Rutz. Thank you. From Germany is Jens Rutz. That's my director informing me. From American Samoa, we have James Tamasese. Wallace and Fortuna, we have Salito Latunina. From Tahiti, we have Roland Tiahui. Maximum respect, Roland. He was my coach. Big ups to Roland. Really proud to see you here today. Niue Family Poimafiti. Chile, Marco Casali. France, Patrick Baynet. Singapore, Christoph Ranger. Great Britain, Adam Stilling. Canada, Scott Ball. From the Cook Islands, Philip Ave. From Samoa, Sunny Lemalu. From Palau, we have a Team Palau paddler. From USA, Darian Hildreth. From New Caledonia, Romain Ludet. And from Hawaii, Hobie Beck. Let me just check the name for our Palau paddler. No, we don't have any update there. Let's catch a glimpse and see what these gentlemen are doing, these Master Men 50s. They have started like juniors out of the blocks, and now they're going to have to reset. I bet their heart rate went up, and I hope they're all okay there. We have quite a few entrants on the start line. We have 22 in the Master Men 50. Notable athletes in here is Roland Tiahui, champion captain multiple times of Tahiti and of Shelva'a. Very lucky. I was very lucky to learn under Roland and very excited to see him here today. I haven't had a chance to catch up with him. Been so busy here. Who else? We have James Tamasese from American Samoa come across. Max Holder from New Zealand. So great to see all of these Master Men 50 out here today. And quite possibly they are here with some of their daughters as well, supporting them. So we have a Matua race. A Matua race getting ready here as they line up again. Junior Master Men 50, very excited on the start line, bolting out. We will see what happens soon as they come back. Try to call this impartially in the box here. Fair coverage to all of our countries. From Singapore, we have Christoph Ranger. Great Britain, Annan Sterling. From Canada, Scott Ball. We are off. We are off. And if you get a chance to watch Tonton Roland Tiahui, we'll get that to you. I still remember him top 10 in the Te Aito with his steering blade and 50. Oh, just blown away by the quality of the paddling, and we hope to share that with you all here today. He is there on the right, the left in the red top. And we have a widespread field. This is great. There will be no crashes or accidents, which is fabulous.
is the United States Association. However, California, Pacific Northwest were instrumental in the formation of the IVF along with Tahiti and Hawaii. And so we do have history. And while we may not have represented under the banner of USA, we were always here under the Pacific Outrigger Canoe Association.
And here we go. Here we are. And it looks like Roland in first there. And then second, not too hard, not so easy to see. But we have spread out here a little bit in the Master Men 50. But Tahiti, well in front there. Close battle here for second. We've seen a lot of changes on this when they come into the harbor. You know, some of them surf a little, some paddlers surf a little bit better than others.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, some of the feedback that we've gotten from the paddlers is the conditions change so much that they can't, because there's no rudder and what they're used to, they have to adjust the boat to get into a swell and they don't turn as well. So suddenly they find themselves surfing sideways, which is a skill no one can actually master.
This paddler's looking very strong here. Just trying to see that. Is that the USA? Or is that Brazil? That could be Brazil. That could be our Brazilian paddler, Carlos. And is that our Hawaii paddler? And we have another shot here of Brazil. Roland Tiahui must be so quick that our cameraman have missed him. We are looking for a paddler with a red t-shirt. I think he's in front of this paddler. We would like to make sure we have the correct order here. We believe you are seeing second place, and this is first from Tahiti. Tonton or Uncle Roland, as he's affectionately known to all of our people in Tahiti. Very much a huge knowledge holder of our paddling knowledge. And honored to have his presence here today representing Tahiti. And a close battle here with number 7, Wallace and Fortuna, and a paddler from the USA. So who's there, Chance?
Darian Hildreth out of Washington. He came down, he's from the gorge up in the Washington area and primarily gets a lot of his training on his own. So again, different stroke styles. Is it coming in for their first turn, is it? Are they've turned upside, they're coming down for their turn? I'm not sure where they are in their course. But this is France right here. Patrick out of, they host a couple of races as well for the V6 now. So you could go to France and race in over there.
And we can confirm our positions for the V1 is Tahiti and Brazil. First is Tahiti and second was Brazil. There was a third paddler wearing grey coming in, and we are just trying to catch up with him. But we'll bring you these beautiful images from Apia and just, I'll be back in just a moment.
Our V1 paddlers now are at the start buoys, which is where a good cheering section off to the other side as they round that point. They do come back down into the bay where they launched, and they make another turn down there. They'll turn two buoys down there, and then they'll head back out. lead boat, making that second turn down in the bay, bringing Tahiti out from that turn. And 2 and 3 behind him over there, you can see on the screen. Tight turn around the buoy for second and third place. Buoy turns are not easy. No turn in a V1 is easy, but we've got a nice little fight right here for seat for second and third place.
Oh, there's Tonton Roland from Tahiti. Beautiful paddler. World champion multiple times. Roland Tiahui from Tahiti. Oh, cutting it close there, brother. Oh. Beautiful flying there from our drone pilot. And beautiful paddling here. Oh, look, you can see he's just going to make the most of this swell. Watch and learn. Commanding lead here after the first lap. I don't see, awesome shots here. And this is our second, a real battle unfolding here. Ooh, it's Hawaii. It's Hawaii. And that is Hobie Beck. And Carlos, almost neck to neck. Oh, we've got a few more laps left, Chance. What do you think their strategy is going to be?
It's going to be a hard call on that strategy because they do have that outside swell to navigate. And Hawaii is a good swell country. I hate to call it so soon. All those countries that you don't normally see excelling, just dominating some of their age groups. Here's your V1 men right now.
So it looks like Roland is still in front, and we still, maybe our paddler from Brazil is still in second, and our Hawaii paddler was in third, but no change there. Nice and glassy on the inside. Hiding behind our green channel marker there is a paddler from Tahiti, Roland Tiahui, in first. And this is the battle for second unfolding. So we have in the red is first, Tahiti. Second and third, we had a bit of a battle between Hawaii and Brazil. And just seeing by the order that they came around the channel marker, it looked like Brazil was in second.
Got a nice little pack of paddlers trying to make that channel marker turn right there. This is kind of when the wind picks up, when the swell hits you, and directionality kind of gets skewed, but a lot of talent out there to be able to control those boats around that turn.
Yeah, I think many of these paddlers, they've actually never paddled a rudder canoe. Honestly, all they know is the V1. Born into it from a young age, and have adapted these amazing skills, and taking on the best of the best every year, in Tahiti. Maximum respect, and big props to all those who were born and raised in the va'a. I started in the rudder, and then I went to the va'a canoe later, and it took me a while. I used to be called a va'a purist because I didn't paddle the rudder, but I like to paddle both now, and I'm sure most people like to paddle both if you have the money and you can afford it. Large margin here for a Masterman 50. Roland Tiahui from Tahiti And a battle unfolding there for second. Very comfortable with Roland. Maybe we can take a closer look at Roland. He was washing himself with water.
When I started paddling V1s 30 some years ago in California, it was V1s. They were rudderless. And then shortly after I got involved, the OC ones showed up. And I got into the race committee and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can't get rid of the V1s. They're an international caliber rate canoe. If you do that, we're not going to have anybody that can compete at that level. I tried to fight for it. We had a separate division for it. And then now it's a resurgence. We're bringing them back.
I'm just trying to sneak a peek at the paddle that Roland is using. It looks like a, oh, I'm not too sure. It does look like a straight shaft. He is known to have a reputation for having his own paddle, and we are not sure if this is second or third for the V1 Master Men 50. It's really tight, according to our director. We'd just like to acknowledge our paddler, Obi Beck from Hawaii, with his battle with Brazil. This is the distance between second and third. Wow, what a race chance. This is still within striking range, and they've got a few more laps to go, a nice headwind bit. What's your prediction?
It's changed both on both directions, so I'm not really good at predicting because I don't want to call anything, but very high caliber paddlers right there. I would hate to say when I look at his cadence, he's so strong right now. He's staying strong on it. He's got a nice lead. He's got a strong catch. He hasn't faltered at all from either one of his laps. So kudos to Hawaii if they did give a pass on him because he is very consistent. He might just be storing a little bit to put a punch at the end. Might just want to follow him for a little bit, give him his little tease, and then punch it out at the end.
I might call these the Junior Master 50s. Boy, they look fresh. Nice long stroke, nice reach up front, accelerating off the start. And we have our paddler from Wallace and Fortuna. This is Celito Latunina. Let's go, Wallace and Fortuna. Ale, ale. Oh, another tight battle here. This was Cook Islands in France.
Yeah.
Cook Islands in France. Master Men 50. And just behind them is the V6 Master Woman 40s coming in for their first lap. We just got to keep track as good as we can as they come in.
Like when you bring in a big boats against the small boats like that at the same turn, these guys are coming in kind of sharp for that turn, and the women have to cut that turn.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting. New Zealand here in boat number 5 is Max Holder. I think having this course set up where they can come by the cheering section kind of gives each paddler a little boost right there. They're able to see it. They can cheer out for their teammates out there.
We're wishing them all the best. Oh, battles within battles. With the Master Men 50, that looks like canoe number 6. and it could be Australia, and I'm pretty sure that's Singapore on the top of the screen. So American Samoa, Australia, and Singapore heading around that buoy going down to the beach. I'm just praying it's not Tahiti. And here we go. Roland Te Ahui from Tahiti, commanding lead in the Master Men 50. Let's just take a look at the size of his paddle. Tonton, that's huge. And just cruising. He's just cruising. Smooth glide. Multiple champion here. Champion Dumont, Roland Te Ahui, about to win it for Tahiti. I think there's a few more laps. We heard there's either one or two more laps. And yes, they are really wet, hot, so a bit of a cool off. I'm watching this very closely. I really admire this man. He was taught me so much. Very lucky, very, very lucky. And I think we're lucky to have him here today. If anyone has the opportunity, he's a very quiet, humble man. Very quiet and humble. So very lucky. And just riding a little swell here, cruising. Yoo-hoo! And we don't see anyone in second. He may be passing some six-mans. So let's just hope, watch carefully here. There's a crew on the far side. That could be American Samoa. Share a bit of information. Thank you, Pam. Hobie Beck from Kauai is current world champion of Molokai Solo men's 50, as well as men's 50 silver medalist in 2023 Te Aito in Tahiti and B1, and gold medalist in OC1, and one of the most humble guys you'll ever meet. Thank you very much for that, Pam. That's wonderful to share that. And we also have a fairly. Yorana. This is great. I feel like we have the best of the best here in the Master Men 50. Hobie is certainly won his, and we know Roland is his. And then Brazil, what a battle though between second. Yeah. One lap left.
It happened based on the juniors race the other day when the lead, and we had one lap left, and
go Aotearoa, go Wallace and Fortuna. And we think that's our paddler from Great Britain. That is Adam Stilling. Welcome to Apia. It's a long way to London or Great Britain. It's quite far as well to Chile, Peru, and Rapa Nui. Huge commitment to get to this venue for all of the countries. So what was your route from Los Angeles?
we came out of Los Angeles and had a 10-hour flight with a 7-hour layover in Fiji. We kind of hung out at the first class lounge.
Great to see Palau here. This is Team Palau. Awesome to have Palau. Welcome to the World Championships, Palau. Lovely to see you here. Underneath Japan there. And having a battle there with 13 with Christophe from Singapore. Battles within battles. I bet they're watching each other like hawks, looking for a little opportunity to catch a wave or maybe pull away, use a few bullets, go into the red zone. Whatever you got to do, just don't do it too early. It's kind of exciting in here. You hear the drone go, "Wang! Wang! Wang! We need some footage." It's kind of hectic. It's great to share this with you all, though, and really lovely to have you here just to help us out spot these crews and share some knowledge. Thank you, Shant.
Oh, my pleasure. I appreciate being here. Thanks. I heard you needed help. I jumped in. Did you notice the Canadian jersey as opposed to previous races where you're looking for you're normally looking for red and white with a reflect. Check out the Canadian jersey and walk up and ask them about that Indigenous design on the back. It's got a lot of interesting history on it. I don't want to share it incorrectly, but I did ask, and it's the very heartfelt logo that they decided to embrace this year, and the color as well.
Some of our Master Men 50 athletes coming in. I believe this is their second lap. Was it their third? Number 18. It's Sunny from Samoa. Beautiful reach out the front here, Sunny. He's got our tea leaf on the back there. Just paying homage to the place or maybe somebody, the event. Va'amalosi. And this is our flag of American Samoa here. The blue with the white triangle and the red. The update, thank you, Warren. The update for the V1 Master 50 men is that Roland is very far in front, Tahiti, and we have a battle changing between Hawaii and Brazil. But I think Hobie was maybe just a little bit ahead on that last lap. We will be getting back soon to the Master Woman 40s and the Master Woman 60s. We are just following them out there as they head out around the buoy. Just taking some time now to share our other races on the water. We are also aware that the top 3 in the Master Men 50s may be finishing soon, so we will definitely get the end of that race. And we do have one boat way out covering the Master Woman 40s, so we might not be able to get the interview because our cameraman is out following the Master Woman 40s, but we will cover the finish of all the races today. stats in the comments if you can, so we know. Brazil. It'll be great to hear the Brazilian one. And I think that's Bevan Roosendale, steerer of the Mastermind 50. And here's Tahiti, the Mastermind 50s. Tahiti in first place, well in front. Roland Tiahui paddling for Tahiti. A commanding lead, and boy, he led the whole way. There was not even a look in from anyone else.
The water between him and the people, the paddlers behind him is extensive. He's doing a fabulous job. And I like that he waves to his cheering section as he goes by. He takes a moment to acknowledge his fan base. That's awesome.
Just stay tuned. We are trying to keep track of how many laps they're on, but there's 3 races. Our gut feeling is this is his last lap. And he's going through the buoy, so we're pretty sure. So Tahiti in first here. Roland Tiahui. Yorana. And definitely, absolutely, no penalties for this race. If there is, I will be doing a haka on behalf of Tahiti. Fairly deserved. And just making sure that everyone hears this, because this is an important victory. Well done, Tonton Roland. Pleasure to see your outstanding performance here. Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done, Tahiti. Excellent. Number 1. Superb. Magnificent. And coming through in second is Hobie Beck. Oh, apologies. This is Brazil. What a change. Oh my gosh, this has changed so much. Carlos Filho from Brazil. He's actually made up quite a bit on that last lap. Well done, Brazil. Whoa. Well, my question is what's happened to Hobie? Well done. Excellent, Brazil.
This is our third place finisher right now. This is Hawaii. We did see a lot of change between that second and third place race, and Brazil just stepped it up. Earlier on, we saw he was kind of holding back and just teasing Hawaii, and I think he saved a bit of energy for the last leg and just opened up that gap. Solid finish for all of these paddlers.
Yeah, we cannot underestimate the heat. Be really interesting if we get a chance to chat with Hobie a bit later and just to see what happened. Maybe some paddlers can learn from that. I'm certainly interested because he had a command, seemed like he asserted himself on the second lap. And here we have fourth coming in. Is this Wallace and Fortuna? No, France. France. Well done. Patrick Bennett.
I'm most impressed by watching their start and finish, and it doesn't look any different in their level of expended energy. They look just as solid as on the finish as they did on the start.